the Jack Refix.
Hello there people of the internet, Halanzakura, and today welcome back to more Need to Be Carbon on the channel. So yes, as you can see, there's my skyline, soon to be another pretty close replica of how I'd actually have my actual skyline. So a lot of people are probably going to tell me it's rice, it's this, it's that, it's fuck off, I don't give a shit. Right, so yeah, we're going to quickly just swap out some people because we need some bits. Oh shit. Right, Nikki, we don't need you anymore. We're gonna have to. I will put up. Alright, well hire you and your green Brett's Sal. For now, I'm not making as a fucking Porsche Carrera GT. I like how he has two Porsches, which is hilarious. Right, so we get some discount parts and some autosculpt stuffs. So that's what we need, and yeah. Oh, I've got a thing apparently. Wasn't able to read that. But yeah, I never actually tested the DB9 in this Let's Play. I'll probably do that off camera, I think. But today's video is mainly about this R34 Skyline with what the previous episode. And this episode isn't going to be a full-length episode. This is just going to be a little time lapse, and I'm going to do one checkpoint event just to see how it does. And yeah. So hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to like, comment, of course subscribe. So yeah, this won't be a standard episode, and let's jump into the customization. Finished product. So this could be the Skyline that I'm going to be driving for the remainder of this series. I don't know, I might upgrade it to the Evo, because later, well, I don't know, but if I remember rightly, the Evo is actually the strongest tier 3 tuner car in the game, which is actually, for me, rather sad, but yeah. Actually, I'll do a quick rundown of how my Dream R34 would look real quick, just so people probably get offended in the comments, but no, well, not my fucking problem. So, first things first, this wouldn't be the front bumper. It'd be the, personally, my Dream R34 would be the V-Spec 2 Nur Edition. So yeah, it'd have like its stock V-Spec 2 Nur front bumper, but it would have like this kind of, it'd have this little splitter here, with these side flares, the side fucking fender flares even. So that would be here, and of course there'd be some canards on the front, but you can't really add that in. It would have a hood like this, because personally, I'd have I'd try and merge the RB26 and the 2JZ together. Personally, as in, you know, so well, see what I don't know what's compatible with what, but what I'd try and do is take the turbos off the 2J and bolt them onto the RB26, keep its stock twin turbos, or if I have to upgrade them, or if I had to, I would. I don't know whether a gold window tint is legal in England. It probably is, but it would be just black, but I've always had it as a gold. The wheels would be, now, let me get to the wheels in a minute, but yeah. We'd all have like a load of fence to try and keep the engine as cool as possible. Now let's get to the rear. The rear bumper would be also stock, but it would have a little. It would look a lot like this, and of course we'd have to mold into this as well. But it'd be a single cannon, not dual. I don't like dual cannon exhausts on a. Don't get me wrong, they look good, but on my Dream R34, no chance. Just no chance. A mighty wing, but it would be this style of wing, but it would be bolted onto the boot and down here. I don't know if you can see the mouse, but where it is at the bottom, because as you know, some R35s have like, you know, boot mounted spoilers, so that's what would happen with this. The lights would stay the same, except they'd have the I don't know if the R35 has a little one of these is smaller and there's a much smaller indicator light. I can't exactly remember. I'll probably put a picture up whilst I'm editing this, but it's something like that. But basically, there's a set of lights on Underground 2, which I can't remember what tier they are when you unlock them, but that's the kind of lights I'd go with. They'd stay in stock for the most part. There'd also be RGB strips and such, you know, underglow, but that's only for show purposes, of course. Now the skyline would actually look a lot like this, like low as such. So yeah, that would be okay, but again, as another showpiece, I'd put Lambo doors on it. Yeah, I know people are going to be wanting me dead, and I know Jordan's going to want me to go kill myself because I've just said I put Lambo doors on a skyline. But if you think about it, if I was ever to put a cage in it, which I wouldn't, it would probably make it a bit easier in some instances, but in a lot of instances it wouldn't. But if they're in like the hinges where you can actually choose between the Lambo style and standard, I'd do that. And obviously if I took it to shows, it would have the uppy Lambo doors. Side skirts would remain as stock as possible, but of course be slightly modified to match the skirts. Now the wheels. Now this is probably going to cause another bit of controversy as well. Now at the front you see these ones, I don't know their exact name, but they're beginning with a K, but there's on the cover there's a similar version of these rims, where if you paint them any colour they also have a black accent. Those are the versions of these wheels I would actually go with, or similar brand anyway. At the back they would have BBS RSGTs. I don't know, but BBS rims look good on pretty much almost any car, most cars at least. So yeah, there's no hood scoop. There's hood vents, sorry, but there's no fucking thingies, roof scoops. That would just make me look like a fucking racer. Although to be fair, I probably look like a racer with this. There would be a small little eyeline kit on the on the fucking lights. There you go. It wouldn't be like complete Underground 2. I'd try and keep them as stock as possible. So yeah, that would also happen. And there'd be yeah, no, I think that'd be it. Custom interior and whatever gauges. It'd be an automatic. Personally, it probably would have to be like a Skyline GT or like one of the automatic R34s, where I don't know if you would be able to, and there probably is. Like you'd have to get like the an automatic transmission out of fuck knows what, another Nissan or something, to stick the RB26 in and make it a 6-speed. But it'd also have flappy paddles on the wheels, so you could drive it as a manual. But yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. There's only just a few performance mods I need to get, of course, but that's the car. This might accidentally turn into a full-length video. So yeah, obviously I haven't got all the upgrades. I've only got nitrous, tyres, and turbo, which is not too bad actually. So yeah, we've got some decent upgrades. So yeah, so that's it from me. I'm gonna go and I didn't realise we took up 2 areas. I'm gonna go do this little checkpoint event, and yeah, I'll see y'all guys in the next episode. Also, we get a transmission upgrade, I think. Do we? Hold on. Yeah, we get a transmission. I'll pop that on before the end of the video.